You don't get better than Peyton Manning in 2013. You don't.
Yes, you do.
What's going on, guys? I'm Jake.
I'm Tyler.
And this is Explicit Sports. So we're going to start something new. We're going to do some bold predictions. We've both got them written down on a piece of paper right here.
We're ready to light it up.
And I think they're both pretty crazy. So we're going to reveal them to you first, show each other, and then tear each other apart.
You guys are going to fucking love this.
All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah. Indy, baby. Number one offense in NFL history this year. Andrew Luck.
I've got the Chiefs winning the AFC West. I do. I think the Chiefs are going to tear it up. I do.
All right, so
But that is ridiculous.
yeah.
That is ridiculous.
That'll be easy to argue against. This here,
That is ridiculous.
not ridiculous.
You don't get better than Peyton Manning in 2013. You don't.
Yes, you do.
No.
This year, I'm gonna name some names for you real quick. Behind a really solid offensive line that has rallied around one guy, Andrew Luck,
One
got
guy.
Philip Dorsett, Andre
Who?
Johnson.
He hasn't done anything in the
He's a
league.
rook. Oh,
He's obsolete.
Philip Dorsett, remember that name. Philip Dorsett, Andre Johnson,
Okay.
Frank Gore,
Okay.
Dante Moncrief, Dwayne Allen.
Yep.
No one's thinking about him either.
Oh, I got
and
him.
Kobe Fleener.
Kobe Fleener.
Okay, so last year.
Time out.
No, you.
Okay, okay.
You,
Go ahead, go ahead.
You just.
Go ahead.
You listen to my argument first.
Go
okay?
ahead. Go ahead.
Last year, this is a Colts team that had virtually no defense. I mean, their defense was all right at times, but no turnover help, not really getting the ball any extra amount of times. Their time of possession was 31 minutes and 54 seconds. So it was pretty close to even, a few more minutes a game than every other team. But they had 6,506 total yards. They averaged 5.9 yards per play. They rushed for only 1,612 yards because their average rush play was 3.9 yards. They had no running back. They signed Frank Gore this year.
3-9's pretty good.
9 rushing touchdowns between total, all their running backs, all their rushing the entire season. Really not very good. A lot was relying on Andrew Luck's arm. And that was on 415 attempts. That's pretty terrible, 415 attempts, if you ask me. Give AP 415 attempts? Yeah, he's going over 2,000. Total passing yards, 4,894, almost 5,000 there. 42 passing touchdowns, and 53 total touchdowns for Indy because, like I said, they had no rushing touchdowns. So, now, Frank Gore, this is the one thing I want to hit because their wide receivers are solid. T.Y., forgot to mention him, is going to light it up this year. He's really starting to emerge.
He had 7
Frank
touchdowns.
Gore, okay. The last time the Indianapolis Colts had a 1,000-yard rusher was Joseph Adai. Found that out. Last time they had a 1,000-yard rusher, Joseph Adai. Joseph Adai. That was a few years ago, guys. They've been dealing with that sorry-ass Trent Richardson and whoever the hell else they got back there. But Frank Gore, over the last 4 seasons in the NFL, has averaged 4.4 yards per carry, 1,165 yards a season, 7 touchdowns on an average of 267 attempts.
Okay.
Which is not very high when you're gonna focus on one guy just rushing the football. They're gonna use him like they do Lynch in Seattle.
We're talking about touchdowns, right? Not yards, touchdowns. Frank Gore had 5 last year.
What? No, he didn't.
He had 5. 4 rushing, 1 receiving. He had 5.
I looked up his touchdowns last year, and
He had 5.
he had
4 rushing,
9.
1 receiving.
He had 9. It's
No.
right here.
No.
Right here. Well, you need to fucking
No.
double check that.
NFL.com. Check
You
it.
need to double check that.
Even his career high, he had 13.
Oh yeah, never mind. 4 rushing. But they didn't utilize him. How many
He had
attempts did he
1,000
have
yards
last year?
rushing, didn't he?
He had 250 attempts.
He had
last year.
1,000 yards rushing,
Anyway,
didn't he?
I'm not talking about Frank Gore going out and scoring all these points. I'm talking about the added element of having Frank Gore rushing the football, who's broken 1,000 yards in 7 of his 9 seasons in the NFL, and he's on like year 6 in a row. He's going to bring a rushing game to Indianapolis, and that is going to take a lot of pressure off of that already super talented wide receiving core. And Andrew Luck behind the helm with one of the best arms. He's probably, arguably, the best quarterback in the league. Here soon, he will be paid the highest paid quarterback in the league. I guarantee you that. Andrew Luck throws like Manning and runs like Cam.
Okay. So,
And he's got weapons all over the place.
I understand. He's got new weapons. He's good. They're good. But they're not 606 points Denver Broncos. You realize that's 39 points a game they have to score. That's 39 points.
Last year,
That's
they were
39
only
points.
like 140 points off of that.
You realize-
I know it sounds outrageous, but you got to understand the element that rushing game brings.
80 touchdowns. 80 touchdowns is 560 points with making the extra point every time. And they backed up the extra point to the 15-yard line, and they're not going to hit every single one.
Okay, so 80
So,
touchdowns.
80 touchdowns. So,
Well,
on
you gotta
average,
remember who their kicker is.
on average, yeah,
Adam
47-year-old Adam Vinatieri.
And he's ice fucking cold. He ain't gonna miss nothing.
So, T.Y. Hilton had 7 last year. Andre Johnson, career high in 2009, was 9 touchdowns. And he's 34 years
Who
old
the
now.
fuck was throwing Andre Johnson the
It
football?
doesn't matter. That's his career
Matt
high.
Schaub, Case Keenum.
Let me finish. Frank Gore career
Nobody.
high. Frank Gore career high, 13 touchdowns. He's 32 this year. Moncrief, 3 touchdowns. Luck, he threw for 40. He ran for 3.
For how many years? What, 2 years?
One.
Like that? 1 year?
Let me finish. Dwayne Allen had a really good year last year. He had 8 touchdowns. Fleener, really good year. He had 8 touchdowns. Even their backup running back throwing it in there. Daniel Herron, 1 touchdown. That's only 52 touchdowns. So you're telling me, with Andre Johnson and Frank Gore's best years, you're telling me Philip Dorsett and Adam Vinatieri are going to make up for those 28 touchdowns?
No.
No, you're
The
not.
whole team
That's
is going to make up.
No.
Everybody's numbers are going to increase.
That is absurd. It's not going to
when
happen.
you're keying in on the passing game and all you can do as the Indianapolis Colts is
It's
throw
not
the
gonna
football because you've got nobody running the ball. You got no you. Who the fuck's going to scare anybody?
It's not going to happen.
Frank Gore can run the football, and he's going to take a lot of pressure off that
It's
team.
not going to happen.
He is.
Thank you, by the way, for making mine look easy. I believe the Chiefs are going to win the West.
It's not called a bold prediction for no fucking reason.
It's hard though because they're still the Chiefs. They have Alex Smith, but I think Manning's
got a
getting
good
too old. I think
They got a good team.
but Manning's getting old. I realize Manning hasn't lost the division since 2002.
Peyton Manning, he has won his division pretty much as long as that motherfucker's starting quarterback for whoever the fuck he's playing for. He's probably going to win his division because that's just how he rolls. It's just that there's no questions asked. Okay, let's get to the playoffs. We'll go from there.
I think the Chiefs have what it takes. They have a solid defense, really good pass rush, and that's what you need in the AFC. The AFC is all pass.
The Kansas City Chiefs are going to be a team to watch this year for sure. I agree 100% because they got Jeremy Maclin,
They're gonna win the
Jamal
West.
Charles, Jimmy Smith, whatever, Washington, whatever. Boy can run the football, and Andy Reid's always going to have his team ready, especially defense wise and their sacks. I could see it happening, but
They're winning the West. Mark my words.
I want to try and argue the point that San Diego or Oakland might have a chance.
No!
Fuck no.
No.
Unless Melvin Gordon comes out and
Rushes for
takes it
2,000.
2,000 yards. Yeah,
Chiefs are winning the West.
No. Broncos will win.
You heard it here first.
Broncos will win.
So that's our first bold prediction.
Told you so.
I'm Jake,
I'm Tyler.
and this is Explicit Sports. Thank you guys so much for watching our video.
Like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, Facebook.
All the links will be down in the description, and stay tuned for more Explicit Sports.